Hello. I have really sappy music playing on in the background, but Pandora just picked it, so I went with it. I don't like to skip too much on Pandora just because when some song that I actually hate, really hate comes up, then I can't skip it. But yeah, I got back from I got off of work like 2 hours ago, almost 3 hours ago. Holy crap, where's the day gone? I got an extra hour of sleep last night, which is good. Obviously, okay, so if you look at last weekend about this time, the video that I last made, I'm pretty sure, actually, it was like the first 3 days of work, I was dead. Like, I was so tired, but we were also doing a lot more heavy lifting and organizing, and holy crap, work has been, people aren't coming in that much. We got a really crappy spot in the mall, that's the reason, and not many people have been coming in. Today we got more people, because more people wander for Labor Day. But yeah. So far, everyone seems to like me because I ask really stupid questions. So that's fun. What? But no, it's just, I don't, obviously, like the times that I've worked retail, I really wasn't doing anything but working a sales floor, getting people to buy. So now it's like, oh, how do I do this? Like checking counterfeit money was a little bit of a challenge at first. I haven't gotten anything yet, obviously, but I was like, what? Nope, not doing it yet. So I've worked my 4 hours this week. My whopping amount of hours, so many. No. My manager was hesitant to schedule anything over hours because we go, how many hours we get is based off of like how much we've sold and how much we've hit goal and things like that, and we haven't really hit goal. Except today. Today we hit goal, so that was good. Today we hit a lot more reasonable goal, like our opening goal. I mean, I live in a pretty sleepy little town, and having a $9,000 opening goal, or grand opening goal, before, like, when we have this spot that we do in the mall and stuff, it's like, that's not how it works. But today I think it was 3,000, so we made it. Or at least we were, like, close enough that, I think we hit it. So 3 days that I've worked now, I know Saturday I was top sales, and yesterday, Sunday, I was top sales. I think Saturday it was just over 600, and I think yesterday it was just over 900. And then, yeah, today I think when I left, I think I was top, but that obviously had the ability to change. So yeah, I realized I'm pretty great with all my coworkers. Like my supervisors, I've now worked with all of them because the third and final supervisor that I hadn't worked with yet, because he cut out Saturday night, he couldn't come in. I ended up working with him today, so all is well. Yeah. I don't work again until the 15th. Got like 13 days until I work again. That's great. No, it's not. I really like where I work. And obviously, if you watch my videos, you know the lack of things that I do. Like, literally, it's like school. And I'm really hesitant at, joining any clubs or anything like that, just because being social is not my forte, which is, we'll get into that later. And B, now I have a job. Like, before it was just like, I was just lazy. My hair is like extra puffy today, and that bugs me, like, It wasn't this puffy the last few days that I did this, but I don't know what changed today. It was all changed. been braiding my hair the last, like, 3 nights to get my, hair to go like this. Because naturally curly, I mean, if you watch my videos, you know how it looks. It just looks dumb. So I'll probably go back to straightening now after this. Like, I'm sick of my puffy hair. I need my hair to be like a stick again. I've been procrastinating on my homework, which is good. The last 3 days have been I'd come home and be like, I should really get my history homework done. But I have till Friday, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try not to put it off till, whatever night, but yeah. My month is really, really empty. It sucks. I'm like, okay. So the first and the second are obviously done now that it's second and I've worked. So that's good. Wednesday of therapy. That's the end of things I'm doing this week. And we don't pick up on anything else until Friday next week, or on my calendar I have it marked as a half day. And then I have a choir retreat, and then I work. And the 25th I have a dentist appointment at 2, so, yeah. I might get more hours this week though, since we're hitting goal today. My manager said that, if things keep up or do good, he'll probably mark me for my hours. Because I remember Saturday I saw a new schedule and I was like, I'm working 4 hours, I feel kind of cheated. And he was like, there's not much that we can do about that though. So, yeah. We used to sing. I shouldn't have music that I know on behind me, that's bad. Where was I? Oh, he said he might put me on more hours this week, because, but I remember talking to him Saturday, and Dave was like, okay, I'll see you guys when I work next. Like, good. It's like, yeah, I only work today. She's like, oh, okay, well, if I can, I'll put you on more hours. It's like, thank you. Oh, this is really, no, I don't want this. This is sad. Shut up. I don't know what's gonna come on next one more. I think but yeah. I would say it's kind of good. But okay, I don't like the fray. We'll leave it with this. It's kind of good that Haley and I haven't had any of the same shifts, just because that gives us something to talk about now. It's like, oh, how was your shift? And she doesn't work today. I don't know if it's just a manager's thing or what, but I know at least managers get paid double for working a holiday, so it's like supervisors and stuff like that. I don't know about actual, like, associates. That'd be kind of great if we got paid double, because that would, yay. So yeah. At some point I'm going to sit down and make a video of things I've learned from the, last 3 days I've worked. Because, you learn a lot in your first 3 days. Also, I like the way the company's run. It's a little different. I don't know. Maybe it's not different at all. I don't really know how every retail place works. I know we have our loss prevention company, and they'll come in, and I forget how frequently they come in, but they'll come in and, pull us through the back and be like, okay, so what's this, and what's our topic of the month, because we have a different topic every month. And so last month's topic was, like, it's not Jenga, which just means don't put heavy crap on top, because liability. And this month's is 3 types of people, and I, have that memorized and impressed my manager. And he's like, I have that memorized. I'll remember stupid little things. And that'll, you know, like when we were doing, and I'm sure I already said this in a video. I don't know when I last put up a video, actually. I'm sure I said this, though. That Wednesday we were doing allotments, and we were putting paperwork and everything like that. And I was like, do we put our store name or do we put down the number? And I had the number, so I listed off the number instead of just saying the number. And he was like, you really remembered that, and you've seen that like once. I'm like, yeah. But of course, you know, daily we go over, you know, what's the service standards. We have our service standards and our KPIs. And I'm finally, you know, getting KPIs down because I made myself the cheat sheet for that the other night. So I'm like, okay. I looked at it before I went to bed. I'm like, okay, remember, ATV is this, and PTM is this. Don't mix it up. And your CLP is really easy, so... And CLP is customer loyalty. If you work in retail, you understand what I'm talking about, I'm sure, because I know my other friend who works at Oshkosh does KPIs, which is key performance indicators, and I don't know. I know every company is going to have different goals and things like that, but... Yeah. But we have our service standards, and they make a little, like, I don't know what you would call it, like an abbreviation. Yeah, they come out as, it's an abbreviation sort of thing, and we have it. It's kind of like an acrostic poem, but less poetic and more, this is what you need to do to make a place successful. Which is like, it's just like greet the customers when they come and things like that. And I would share more in depth, but again, I don't want like my boss to come across this under any, I don't think it's gonna happen, but like, just in case, I don't want to be like, oh, let's give out all the company secrets. Hey, here's all our KPIs and goals. Oh, this is our service standard. I don't think it matters a whole lot, but better safe than sorry, because I'm sure I already said more in my last videos than I necessarily wanted to. So, yeah, but, you know, every week we have a different letter of our little thing, and I had last week's down, and I couldn't remember this week's, and I was like, oh god, and I couldn't remember, like, I could remember, like, the first letter, and the second to last letter, out of our 6 letters. It's like, oh, okay, that's good. So, I made myself a cheat sheet for that too, along with one other thing that I thought I knew, but I didn't, so I have my little work wall over by my calendar. I've got my actual dry erase calendar that I write on, and then I've got my little for fun calendar, and then I have my little work wall, which is like KPIs and service standards. So yeah, it's been interesting, it's been long, yeah, I'm tired. I've been tired. That's really the homework that I need to do that I don't want to do at all because, oh god, I hate physics. I don't want to do physics. I'm awful at physics. And math is going to start getting more complicated because I'm not doing a review anymore. But I got ahead on my last test, so that's good. Overall, my grades are really good. I'm actually like, besides history, which sounds awful because I love history, but I did iffy on a couple of our tests, but overall I've got A's in everything except for history, so that's really good right now. That's kind of what I'm going for the entire year. But yeah, so if you guys have, as usual, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask and I will answer them to the best of my ability, along with my first day of school vlog and any other update vlogs and things like that. I know I made an interview video that I want to upload, just not an interview, but like tips for your interview and how my interview went, and more in-depth look at that. I know I gotta get that up, and all that. And I really, yeah, those need to all go up, along with the video that I need to make. So, expect those hopefully by next week. I know I said I was gonna do it this week, I'm really sorry, I've been busy. I need to go.